What up, peoples? Mr. Anomaly coming at you again. Hey, another day with Mr. A. Apologies for the last video. The audio, I was using a new mic. I didn't know the audio was that bad. I had to listen to it. I was like, damn, that was pretty horrible. Sucks too because I was going in on the communitized society as a whole, and it's the crap I'm talking about, man. Again, we press on. I like hearing my talking points reaffirmed. Just in the wake of the last video, we live in a society that bent the knee. We live in this day and age where everybody's going to call themselves being podcasters and celebrities and everything's red pill's gone mainstream. You're going to hear a lot of regurgitated talking points coming from chicken bot copy paste mother suckers. Don't give the OGs their credit. But like I said again, y'all getting that raw black pill truth from somebody who's a critical thinker. I always talked about not having sex, and I'm gonna keep bringing it up because I love being vindicated. Everything's making sense. Like I said before, I say it again. The more you cream pie Jezebels, the further your connection from the Most High is. And it makes me laugh because we live in a society that wants to make fun of people that believe in the Most High, but you got gump ass men out there that believe in romance and love, and to believe 304's words. That somebody say he don't understand women, bro. I understand women more than y'all know. I'm gonna let Plato go in. Let's let Plato. I'm gonna let this guy go in. Shout out to. I actually listened to a few of his little videos here, man. It's pretty decent channel. Philosos came across my feed. I just listened to a little bit of it, and I was just like, Here we go, man. This just hey, the universal infinite intelligence. I'm not doing anything new under the sun. I'm getting ahead of myself. Here we go.
Men do not understand themselves, yet they dare to claim they understand women.
Man, he already going in. Already going in. He don't understand women. He don't understand women. I can already stop the video right now. Because you already know. I'm sorry. The not having sex thing. I keep telling you guys choices and trade-offs, man. I don't know why this all came to me naturally, but it just did. What did he just say?
These words were never written by themselves. Men do not understand themselves, yet they dare to claim they understand women.
I keep telling y'all, it's about you. It's about you. It's always been about you.
These words were never written by Plato, but if you study his work with ruthless honesty, you will see this truth oozing through every layer of his philosophy. You see, Plato didn't write dating advice. He didn't teach men how to win women. No, but Plato dealt with the deeper disease, the blindness of man to the forces that govern his own mind. Because long before men learned to chase beauty, long before they bowed to the soft whispers of the feminine, Plato had already diagnosed the real problem. The mind of man, when untrained, becomes the perfect playground for deception. You may remember the allegory of the cave from the Republic, the famous story of prisoners chained in darkness, staring at shadows cast on the wall.
Keep in mind, man, this is the philosopher, Mr. A, the philosopher these times. I just noticed, I'm like, especially in the community, I'm like, you dudes molding yourselves, don't even know who you are, molding yourself off of artists who are putting out songs, P. Diddy and all these artists, molding yourselves off these false gods just to impress some Jezebel who's connected to this society. That's why I put two and two together. It's like there's no way in hell you can have a strong connection to the universe, to the all, whenever you're molding yourself to something that's not even real. Boy, I tell you, boy, your boy cooking, man. We 47 minutes in, or 47 seconds in. I'm already getting started. Let's go.
They believe the shadows are real. They worship the illusions. They build their entire existence on lies projected by others. But what Plato doesn't say directly, what most never dare to see, is that those shadows were not just political or social manipulations. No, my friend. One of the most powerful shadows cast on the mind of man is woman herself. Not woman in her purest nature, but woman as an idea, an illusion.
Won't believe in God, but you'll believe in this. You'll believe in this. You'll believe in this illusion. You'll believe in romance. Rejection from the Jezebel, rejection from all this, rejection from this illusion, rejection from that is protection from God. I've been saying that. Now you're seeing the normies say it. You have to be a simulation to bang a simulation. I've been saying this for 8 years. This just naturally came to me, bro. I just growing up and stuff, man. That's why I said, man, rolling dolo, rolling by yourself, you're around people, but everybody all brainwashed. I'm just up here just shaking my head, just watching people. I didn't have this to go to. I didn't have Mr. A talking to y'all. I had to process this inward. That's why I be going back and forth, man. I love being vindicated. I'm comfortable in my own skin, knowing I stayed true to myself, man. To me, that's priceless. That's priceless. It might not mean anything to you. To me, it's priceless. I didn't compromise myself, especially for a Jezebel. I'm walking around, man. Because so many people do, man.
Projection designed to keep men distracted, compliant, emotionally enslaved. Let me explain. Plato warns us that the masses will never believe the truth when it shines. They will fight to defend their illusions. And no illusion is more intoxicating than the idea that women are innocent, pure, and incapable of manipulation. This is the grand theatre where men lose themselves. A woman smiles, and the untrained man calls it love. She cries, and he calls it sincerity. She touches his hand, and he calls it destiny. But Plato would laugh, because to Plato, this is the behavior of a prisoner who refuses to turn his head toward the light.
What else are you lying to yourself about? It's not just women. It's like you said at the beginning, it's a multitude of things. Politics, religion, our belief system, tradition. I talk a lot about the community, and in some ways, we're anarchists because we don't have like fathers. A lot of us didn't have no fathers, so a lot of us didn't have the cookie cutter bills. Like, it works in middle America and the white community and all that. That's why I keep saying, hello, I'm Brad. I went to college for 4 years. Blah, 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 blah. That's chicken box. It's robotic. It works. Well, it used to. It works. It's a system. It's expectations. It's tradition. That's a form of programming. Then on top of that, happy wife, happy life. That's programming. Romance. That's programming. There's layers to this shit. That's why I say, if you're falling for makeup, what else you gonna fall for? When I went in on a video the other day talking about Megan Thee Stallion, the Gumpsons can't even see it. Like, how do y'all not see these women? Most of us that are woke already knew she was lying. And then you guys are seeing that they're freaking paying the hitman to take the innocent man out. There's layers to this shit, bro. That's why, I was going in on y'all and the normies in that video, man. I just like, how do y'all find these women attractive? Because they're rotten to the core. Because it's like, how are y'all not seeing this? Like, what's the appeal? I'd still fuck. Huh? Really? You would? Really? Again, you fall for makeup, weaves, extensions, filters. That's why I don't even be on Instagram. I don't know nothing about sliding people's DMs and don't want anything to know. I don't know shit about that and never will. Not to slide up in your goddamn DMs. What does that mean? What that mean? I don't know. They don't want to know. I said before, I'll say it again. I'm not doing it the worldly's way. It's going to cost you a worldly woman. It's going to cost me a worldly woman. It's going to cost you the woman. That's y'all's mentality. It's going to cost me the woman. You're gone. Your dudes are done. That's why I be giving y'all this raw black pill truth. Dudes don't want to hear this stuff, man. I've been saying this stuff since day one. Shining the light right in front of you. Just glosses over people's heads. So I'm going to be arguing with y'all, man. I have nothing to say. This is 100% genuine truth. Plato's even agreeing with your boy.
He lives in shadows and calls them reality. You see, Plato argued that true knowledge begins when you recognize you know nothing. The beginning of wisdom is the definition of terms, he wrote.
That's why I keep saying I'm dust. I don't know shit. All I know is I don't know. I'm dust, bro. Man.
But how many men define woman based on what she shows rather than what she is? How many men investigate the nature of feminine influence as rigorously as they study business, politics, or warfare? None. And that is precisely why women dominate the emotional landscape of men without lifting a finger. The woman doesn't have to plot against you. She doesn't have to conspire like some evil genius. No, she simply exists as a mirror to your ignorance. She reflects the weakness you refuse to confront in yourself. Plato said it best.
Bro, that's...
The worst of all dissonance No, she simply exists as a mirror to your ignorance. She reflects the weakness you refuse to confront in yourself. To your ignorance. She reflects genius. No, she simply exists as a mirror to your ignorance. She reflects the weakness you refuse to confront in yourself. Plato said it best. The worst of all deceptions is self-deception.
Hello, my name is Mr. Gump. I know who you are, Mr. Gump. She knows who you are because you going up there approaching her like she's doing you an effing favor. This non-virgin woman who already been through a whole phase, been ran through, she's doing you a favor. And I know this is true because y'all gonna project that weak shit onto me when I talk about not having sex, thinking I think like y'all because y'all base your self-worth on women. A lot of y'all still don't believe me when I say I haven't had sex yet. Y'all see I be, man, I see it. I see it. I've always been able to see it, man. I just put two and two together and connect the dots. That's why I am 100% unapologetically Mr. A. What you see is what you get. I ain't programmed with the bucket nigga, but you hold that nigga. Megan Thee Stallion's y'all's queen. Huh? Megan Thee Stallion is y'all's queen. Huh? Society's done. This is why society is done. They have bent the knee to the Jezebel. The programming is too strong. Men like myself who see through the cracks, critical thinkers, were not enough and will get shut down. Let the money start getting funny. It'll take your boy out. So that's why I said I don't even. That's why I don't want to keep doing these good. Do I want to get took out for this crap? Like the video, please. Thank you. Hey man, what y'all want from me, bro? Monk mode. It's all internal. I've been saying that since day one. It's all internal.
Men deceive themselves into believing they are rational in love, but they are not. They are prisoners. And the chains are not on their wrists, they are wrapped around their minds. And here lies Plato's brutal truth. Woman does not manipulate you, your illusions about her do. It is the idea of woman, the false goddess you have built in your mind, that keeps you enslaved.
It's in everywhere. It's in television. You're nothing without a woman. Oh, romance, television, romance, happily ever after. Said it before, I'll say it again. Growing up playing video games, Double Dragon. Saved Marion. Hell, even in that game, an arcade game, you had to fight each other to get the woman. Mario, save the princess. Ghost and Ghouls, save the princess. Going through hell, going through the 7th layer of hell, Ghost and Ghouls. To get a little kiss on the cheek. All the heroes, saving the woman. You get the woman at the end. You get the woman at the end. The credit scenes, got her on your arm. Superhero. You're nothing without a woman. Every goddamn movie, especially in the 80s. Whoa, we're going to get laid for the summer. Niggas making movies about getting pussy. Deifying getting pussy. And then y'all got these women are arrogant. These women are arrogant. And I'll be up here, hey man, I ain't had sex 37. Oh, you're you're upset. Oh, you're nothing. You're not a man. Huh? That's y'all. That's y'all. I'm just calling it out. I told y'all what we think about all of this, man. Hey, man. We're here. Who are you, man? Be your goddamn self. Cats who mold themselves to these women aren't going to see it because they had no connection to the Most High. The more you cream pie these Jezebels, the further connection you are to the Most High. The further you are to the deep end of the pool. I'll even play that video with Coach. I don't know if it's that last one I just deleted. The JUCO. Cats think they can go into the JUCO, the deep end of the pool, messing with these women on the deep end of chaos. They're level 100. You at the shallow end. You have to damn yourself to get to the deeper end of the pool. I'm over at the shallow end, y'all. I'm up here in the shallow end, splashing water on my ankles. When it comes to that crap, don't want nothing to do with it. But I can tell people that swim on the deep end don't want nothing to do with them.
She smiles, and you collapse. She withdraws, and you chase. You give her power, and call it devotion. But Plato warned you, those who live by the shadows will never understand reality when it finally burns their eyes. And so, here you sit, believing that your heart is pure, your intentions are noble, and your love is righteous. But if you could stand outside yourself, if you could become the philosopher, as Plato commands, you would see a man who has mistaken chains for wings, illusion for truth, and manipulation for love. Plato never romanticized the human condition. In fact, in Phaedrus, He writes that the soul is like a chariot pulled by two horses, one noble, one wild. The noble horse seeks reason, truth, discipline. But the wild horse, it craves pleasure, beauty, and temptation. And the man, the driver, is constantly at war.
I just thought about this. We doing it on the fly. It just came to my mind. This is why I say, man, be careful. Be careful, the lower region. And I'm gonna ask you guys a question while this is loading up. Who does the society cater towards? Generally speaking, commercialism, things of that nature. And then they gaslight men to make us think that we're the ones that are really the deviants, but
Demonic spirits more easily obsess those whose lower animal functions dominate. Demons like them, they seek them out.
get the pussy diggy with them hold that diggy. Hot box tunnel vision. When you have hot box tunnel vision, you don't see it. When you cream pie and Jezebels, you're getting to the point, I still fuck, nigga. You don't see it. That's why you get set up and get robbed, set up and get shanked and end up in a ditch somewhere in Colombia. You don't even see what you're dealing with that's in front of you. You don't even sense it. You don't even, the Megan Thee Stallion, that's why I talk about Tory Lane and all that, like, why are you even messing with women like Megan Thee Stallion? Look at her followers. Look at all the women who shit on you Negroes whenever, what's her name, didn't get in the office. Like, how are y'all not seeing these spirits, man? What's the appeal? I don't see it. Never really did. Even when I was young, I naturally was repulsed by this shit. I had protection of God my whole goddamn life. I remember 5, 6 years old, I was always being able to tell low vibration Neanderthals in the community. I always been able to sense it. I don't know why. I'm searching for that answer, bro. Let's just keep going. No, I'm rambling. I'm just in a rambling mood.
Trying to control these beasts. Here is where most men fail. You see, every time a woman enters the scene, the wild horse in your soul snaps its reins. It pulls you toward her laughter, her scent, her curves, her attention. And you, the driver, weak and untrained, let it drag you like a fool to your own ruin.
Hot box tunnel vision. Sahu, man. Lower region governs them. Right to damnation, right to Tartarus. Lawsuits, child support, divorce.
You don't question the horse. You don't resist its pull. You call this madness falling in love, when in truth, Plato saw it as spiritual slavery. In the Symposium, Plato describes love not as mutual happiness, but as a madness sent by the gods, a madness that blinds men, consumes them, and makes them worship the image of beauty while forgetting the essence of what is real. He calls it a divine madness, yes, but it is still madness.
It has nothing to do with God, nothing to do with the Most High. That doesn't come from the Most High. Devotion, all that, putting that above the Most High, putting that above the Creator, you're gonna get spanked. That doesn't come from the Most High, man. That's the anti. That comes from the opposite. And what society do we live in? What governs, especially the modern woman? The romantic programming. Hell, a lot of you gump men are under it. Remember, Coach talks about all the time, most women have already been ran through and the Cassie treatment, been skied on and shit on and sucked seed, took it up the ass, your wife, your girlfriend. Yeah, dudes be getting mad when you don't want to accept that truth. I did a video a long time ago. I was like, how are you any different from a cuck knowing that other dudes and fucked your girl, skeeted in her, pissed on her, shit on her, had they way with her, and then she gets around you and act brand new? How are you any different from a cuck? Well, you're not actively seeing her, but you know she already did all that. Dudes be lying to yourselves, bro. You lie to your fucking self. You're lying to yourself. You're lying to yourself. You're getting down on one knee, putting a woman in a white position that don't even deserve to be there. You're lying to yourself. How's this non-virgin? I'm just asking, how is she different from all these other non-virgin women who disobeyed God? How? I'll wait. How? Oh, well, she only did one. You're lying to yourself. Don't want to see it. Don't want to see. Again, 3,000 subs in 8 years. Y'all don't want to hear this. I've been seeing this. I've been calling it out because I'm connected to the universal infinite intelligence. It's not exclusive to me. It's not exclusive to Plato. It's not exclusive to Schopenhauer. It's not exclusive to any of us. We're all, this stuff, just like the demonic spirits are ancient, these spirits are ancient too. And we can tap into them if you choose to. I'm choosing the latter. I ain't tapping into these Jezebels. Mr. A, you think you'll ever get a woman? Are you listening? Have you been listening to what I've been saying? You don't get peace with a piece. Shout out to one of my subs today. You don't get peace with peace. You don't get a peace with a piece of pussy, man. That's not that's not where you get peace from. Peace comes from stillness. Peace comes from quiet. Peace comes from order. Peace doesn't come from chaos. Shout out to they are. It is what it is. You don't get, I know that much. I know that much. I don't know what it is. I don't know if I'm just balanced and flesh reincarnate or what, but I just like my peace. I like my still mind. I like my quiet. I've always naturally, I'm good. This ain't about me being able to get pussy. That's, man, please, we're past that. I don't want nothing to do with this crap. I never did, because I like peace, man. It is what it is. Again, there's no... Life's about choices and trade-offs. There is no perfect solution. The only solution 100% is monk mode. I've been saying that for the longest time.
And unless you master it, you are nothing but a pawn, a slave to fleeting pleasures, a worshipper of shadows. And here's the brutal twist. Women know this. Whether consciously or instinctively, they understand that men are ruled by this madness. They understand the power they hold over a man who has not disciplined his soul, whether a worshipper of shadows. And here's the brutal twist. Women know this.
They know. They know, they know, they know, they know, whether naturally or what do you say?
Whether consciously or instinctively.
They know. Trust me. Walk around here 45 and have sex at the illumination I got, man, they know. Women out here fornicate, they know. They know. And I know that they know that I know that they know that I'm not like all the other dudes they mess with. I know it, and they know it, and I know it. No words need to be spoken, guys. No words need to be said. Even the gunk men, you dudes that worship the women, you dudes that'll sell your soul. That's why I talk the way I talk. I see you guys. I can tell a man who lies to himself, who molds himself to a goddamn Jezebel. The black community is full of them. That's why I talk the way I talk. Are you guys seeing it? I've been on this frequency for the longest time. Are y'all seeing it? That's why I talk the way I talk. That's why I call them normies. That's why I get the pussy. I can tell you dudes, and I don't care what color you are, that mold yourself in cream pie Jezebels and you lose yourself. You lose your soul. You lose a part of your identity. I've been calling this out for years. I see it. But you still can be saved. Let's keep going. Hey, man. Hey. Like the video, please. Like the video. Come on, y'all know. Y'all, give me the like at least. That's the least you can do. I've been calling this out for years, y'all. I've been saying it. I've been connecting the dots. I'm doing this for y'all at this point, man.
They understand that men are ruled by this madness. They understand the power they hold over a man who has not disciplined his soul. She doesn't need to be malicious to destroy you. She only needs to exist in your mind as the prize.
You're gonna do it yourself, guys. I'm gonna play this clip now. It's one of my favorite ones. I keep forgetting. We're doing all this on the phone. My clips aren't even ready. I was just like, I'm just gonna do a reaction to it. But I be playing these clips all the time because let me see, where is it at? Oh, it's been a minute. Let me see if I can find it. Here we go. This is from was it Peaky Blinders?
Leave your vow never to sleep with another man is a good one. Good for the painting.
It's not a vow.
Keep in mind, this is a post-wall ran through grandma talking like this. This is how much power you give these women.
It's not a vow. It's just. I think when men want sex, they become hilarious. Like a dog when you pick up a lead. He knows he's going for a walk.
You see how they think about y'all, bro? Like a dog that's waiting for a lead, that knows he's going for a walk. Where's your pride, man? Where's your dignity, man? Good God, man. 1.5 gigawatts? What are we doing out here? 1.5 gigawatts? Like a dog, bro. I love, you guys want to know the type of women I love being around? Women who are used to getting fucked and manipulating men with their physicality, because that don't work on me. And I look at them like they ain't. I look at them like that, but I just thought, man, it don't work. They can tell when you're a man who is under the program, and they can tell when you're a man that's not. In the community, they can tell when you're a black man that's been molded by a single mother and shitty ass demonic music that's made by artists like P. Diddy and Rick Ross. They can tell when they did their work. They can tell when you're a black man. They know. They know. And they get quiet around you, boy. That's why I don't be going back and forth with you normies. I don't have to. I see this. I'm on Plato level. I'm on Plato. If you don't agree with my black ass, listen to Plato. I'm on that frequency. Yes. I've been, man.
You turn her into your purpose, your meaning, your reward. And once you do that, you no longer see her as she is. You see her as you wish her to be.
And she knows it.
And this, my friend, is the perfect recipe for manipulation. Do you know what Plato feared more than war?
And she knows it. And she knows it. And she knows it.
The corruption of the soul. He warned that men who cannot govern themselves will be governed by others, by tyrants, by sophists, by flatterers. And who is a greater flatterer than a woman who knows you crave her validation? She becomes the puppeteer, and you, the eager puppet, dancing for her attention, sacrificing your dignity, your purpose, your mission.
What does that sound like, y'all? What do I call... I ain't even listened this far, and we're doing it all on the fly. What do I call the men that he just described? What does Mr. A call these guys? Some of y'all are new. I have a term that I call these guys. And I have a track that's specifically ready for the man he just described. we doing all this on the fly, y'all. Hold up. What did he just say to the guy right here? Hold up.
Youth should become the corruption of the soul. He warned that men who cannot govern themselves will be governed by others, by tyrants, by sophists, by flatterers. And who is a greater flatterer than a woman who knows you crave her validation? She becomes the puppeteer, and you, the eager puppet, dancing for her attention, sacrificing your dignity, your purpose, your mission.
The puppeteer? Yeah, you could use that. Me personally, I call your mother sucking ass the court jester, baby. And here's your theme song, man. Hey! Hey! Oh, nothing about a woman. Happy life, happy life. Hey! I'm nothing without a woman. How you 35? How you 40s ain't had sex yet? I don't see how you do it. I don't see how you do it. I don't see how you live without a woman. Oh, I can't do it. Look at some pussy, nigga. I don't see how you do it. I can't do that without a woman. Okay, so, oh, happy life, happy life. Oh, I can't get a woman. I want to kill everybody. I want to be a Ted Bundy Jr. because no women want to be with me. Let me double. I don't know anything to get a woman. God dang court jesters, bro. God dang court jesters, man. We'll do part 2. I'm going to do part 2. We're about 30 minutes in. We're about 30 minutes in. I'm only 5 minutes in to this video over here. We'll probably do a little bit more. I'm going to go ahead and milk this. Y'all stay tuned for the next episode of Dragon Ball Z.